What's up, guys? Um, we're back with another video. As you can see, four wheeler is not exactly in one piece. Um, the radiator is out of it with the fan on it. The exhaust is off of it. The top end is off of it. Gas tank's out of it. It's tore apart. Why is it tore apart? Well, top end went out in it. Piston had slack in it. Allowed oil to get on top of the piston, leading to smoke out of the exhaust. I put a new top end on it. They sent me one bad ring with the top end. But that wasn't even the bad part. The bad part was the fact that I didn't know it, but my fan burned up. See, your fan's not supposed to make that noise. So my fan is rubbing on my radiator, which I'm going to take a guess locked up the fan, causing the fan motor to burn up. So the fan doesn't work anymore. But I don't know what in here is being out of shape that caused that. It could be the actual fan mount because there is a broke piece on it. So I'm going to say it's probably that. But I wanted to put a radiator relocate on it. Anyways, so I'm going to order or try to get a radiator sent out to me. Either way it goes, I'm going to get a radiator relocate. I really want a Vessel Power Sports relocator, but I don't really have the money for one right now, and I highly doubt they're going to send me one. But I'm going to try. But I would like to shout out our first sponsor of the channel, which we haven't received anything from them yet. They're shipping me some stuff out. They said they'll ship it out between Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. I'm super stoked about it because they make great off-road apparel, first of all. And second of all, they, just like everybody else, build their bikes with the same parts and brands that we all build our bikes out of. So, it's pretty much just like a friendship, pretty much. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you guys a walk around of what I've done to the bike since y'all last saw it, and then let you guys know what's in the works for the bike. So the first thing that's pretty obvious is the new wheels and tires. I picked up a set of 30-inch ITP Cryptids on 14-inch Can-Am stocks. They're brand new, and for what I paid, I couldn't really turn them down. Only problem with them is they're missing one center cap, but oh well. Another thing is we now have paint match brake levers, brake reservoir cap, switch, four-wheel drive switch, or knob. Top of the snorkel is now blue. The knuckles are blue, which you can't really see because, well, the four-wheeler is filthy. But we've got blue under here. We've got blue on the bumpers. We've got blue on the snorkel. Blue on the brakes. Blue on our gas cap. tripod wanted to fall on me. See if we can tighten that up some. There we go. And then if we move around to the back side, our knuckles are back here are blue. The whole suspension is now black. It's not rusted over anymore. It's all black. LED bulbs are in the bike now. And then there's the shifter. But yeah, we have the top end off of it. Gas, gas tank, all of that obviously because we got the top end off of it. We did a little shining on the motor. You can't really see it because again, the bike's dirty. But what I have in works for the bike as of right now are trying to get my hands on a radiator relocate, a new radiator, and a new fan. And then on top of that, I want to throw a 2-inch lift on it, floorboards. I want to throw either AA or Vessel Power Sports headlights in them. Because the LED bulbs, they're just not doing it. They're not bright enough. I want to, at some point in time, probably whenever I get my radiator relocate, put a center snorkel on it. I'll make videos of all this as I get them. Do an install videos, aka how to install it, the do's and don'ts of installing things, and just try to help you guys out. When I redo the snorkel, I'm not going to go back with this top. This is a 2-inch top. I've got 1.5-inch pipe. I'm going to run it to the middle and then just run a taller 1.5-inch top, pretty much. Which means I'll probably get, I don't know what brand 90 I want to get yet. I may just use a regular PVC 90, or I may reach out to a couple brands, see if they'll send me out a 90 or whatever. I currently have as you guys know, my bike is an electric shift. It's going out. It will not shift into reverse with the electric shift. So, these bikes have an emergency shifter hex nut on the front of the motor that you can put your emergency shifter on, which I actually have it on right now. But the emergency shifter looks something like this right here. This is what they call your emergency shifter. And pretty much all it does is attaches onto the motor right here and just allows you to shift the bike without the electric shift. Now, doing that, it's not going to be like a regular foot shift. Up is reverse or downshift, and down is to upshift. So what I'm going to do for a little while until I can get some money to do a rear motor case swap on it to make it an actual foot shift, I'm going to run a foot shift conversion the cheap way, the easy way, which is just get a longer emergency shifter that comes out to where a foot shift would, Dremel a little pathway for it in the plastic, and use it. And hope that it'll hold up long enough for me to get a rear casing on the motor so I can foot shift swap it. Another thing, my fan will have to be ran to a switch because I've already cut it and wired it up to the switch because I thought that was the problem. It wasn't. But besides the bike needing to be cleaned and have a top end put on it, nothing else is broke. We've got 4-wheel drive now. We have all good wheel bearings. I mean, we had 4-wheel drive, but the axles were broke. We have all new wheel bearings. So They work. You can actually drive it. You got 4-wheel drive in case you get off in something swampy. But there's a few things that I've got to do to get it back up and running and get it to where it's actually drivable again. So it's going to be a little while before we get some actual riding content out. But as soon as Mudborn Off-Road, which is the new sponsor of the channel, sends out whatever they're surprising me with, I'll make another video showing you guys what they sent me, going over what they sent me, and if it's something for the four-wheeler, I'll make an install video on it. They may just be sending me out stickers, but all I know is I am getting a hat, and I'm super stoked about that. They won't tell me what else they're sending me, so we're all going to find out together. I'm not going to unbox any of it until I'm on camera, so you guys will find out what I get just as soon as I find out what I get. There's a couple more things that I want to go over paint-wise. Instead of doing the blue flake like I did on the racks, I want to get them cleaned up real good, get new racks. Well, I want to get them cleaned up real good, sell these racks, buy new racks, paint them full blue, same blue that's already on the bike. And then whatever radiator I get, I'll do its accent blue, and then just leave it black. Another thing I want to get for the bike is the front skid plate that Vessel Power Sports makes, the metal skid plate. I want to get Vessel Power Sports rear tail light. I want to get a winch put on it. There's a lot of things that I want to do with it. I just don't really have the funds for it right now. So this is the update of the four-wheeler. I'll make a video as soon as our sponsorship shipment reaches us, and be back with you guys whenever we got something to work on, I guess, which will more than likely be the top end first. The emergency shifter is supposed to come in, but that's pretty straightforward, but I'll probably make a little short clip about that too. But yeah, this is where the bike is at right now. I need to clean it, but our water hose is blowing right now, so we can't really clean it. So it's just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna pull all the rock lights off of it because they went out. So I'll pull all those off. Either my rear axle or my rear diff is popping. Hopefully it's the rear axle, but I guess we'll find out whenever whatever it is goes out. But the next thing besides the top end that we're gonna put on it will probably be the lift kit because it's one of the cheaper items. So that's an update for you guys. You guys let me know if there's any type of certain content y'all want to see whenever the bike's back up and running. And I'll let you guys know what's coming next.